What's good, fam? Welcome to the Simply Talking podcast, where we keep it real and raw. Here with your host, Simply Talking, and the one and only Miss Confident, always bringing that fire energy. We're diving deep into the world of social media, relationships, and dating, serving you different perspectives straight from Black men and women. It's a lot to unpack, but don't sweat it. We're bringing it to you live and direct. Get ready for some real talk, juicy interviews, and reactions that'll have you nodding your head and thinking, that's so true. So whether you're chilling at home, commuting, or just vibing out, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride with us.
Women are the prize. Men would just die to have access to any woman. They can barely get laid. And so when they get married, who's the one cooking? Who's the one cleaning? Marriage is a fucking scam. It turns women into like,
oh dear.
The guys are very parasitic with the wife, and it ends up draining them. And I don't know.
Wait.
Marriage is
hold
only.
on. I want to hear this.
Let
me explore this. So, marriage is a scam for women?
Absolutely.
Oh my.
Absolutely.
So
and men know this too, and I know they know this because every time I talk about this, they all get like whoa about it.
No, I'm not. I want to explore this. I want to have a conversation with you. So, that it's a scam for women. Okay, so how do men benefit from marriage?
Men are the only ones benefiting from marriage.
No way. Explain it to me.
I just did with the cooking, the cleaning. They get like a maid. They get sex, assuming that she's fucking them too. She gets, like what does the woman get is a better question. A guy for when she gets old and ugly.
A woman gets sex. That's reciprocated.
Oh please, that is not. I feel like
that's not. No, you a feminist.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
No. It doesn't matter what you identify as. It's the same thing as a man.
I just don't believe in marriage. I don't believe in marriage.
That's fair, but you got to substantiate your argument. And the only thing that you saying that a man get is a permanent DoorDasher and a dishwasher that we can get over there.
That's not what I said, but
so the real scam is marriage for men, because what has happened throughout society is that we've pedestalized women to think that their box is exclusive, when in reality is not. The price of boxes went down significantly, and the price that men have to pay in order to have in-house pussy is that actually goes down in value over a period of time, because most of the time women that's in marriages don't even keep themselves up, whereas when you single, you compete. Even though you sit there and say that that's what men get when they marry you, you just doing it without actually getting anything in return for it. You don't get the benefits, you don't get the pension, you don't get the family, you don't get to be the nurturer that you're actually made out to be. And so what you see happens is that y'all get outside of y'all purpose, and then y'all justify it by then doing things that's outside of what you're supposed to do. But you benefited from pretty privilege.
No,
what you don't realize is that most women, they do want to be married. They do want to have a family. They do want to have a man to take care of them. Most of them understand the value of marriage and relationships. And so we only hear it from one side, but we don't get it from the women that's actually married, that see the benefits that come along with being with men that are the prize, that then value them because y'all are the beneficiaries of our greatness.
The looks thing, first of all, I hear this all the time. Yes, that's true. I'll agree with you. Women, typically, we get dressed for male validation, but I would say female validation too. Like, you just get treated nicer when you look better. Aside from that, I wanted to say men benefit from marriage, women benefit from divorce. So you brought up a lot of things that are valid, but sorry, my dog. But the thing is, you can't say that a woman's purpose is to have kids, because what about infertile women? So that already it doesn't work. It doesn't hold up, unfortunately. It's so crazy to me that I hear in the space particularly that what value does a woman bring to a marriage that a guy couldn't get in a relationship? And I know that guys know that women are the value. In order for them to have status, they're surrounded by women. that men right now are having such a hard time competing for it, because it's like it's getting more and more difficult to make a certain amount of income or whatever. Women are going for the top 1%, but it's just, I think it's so wrong for men to continue to say that men are the prize, and telling women who are like, who marry you, that you're doing them a favor, or they're doing you a favor. I just don't believe in marriage personally, but I don't know. Hopefully
that's fine. I don't have a problem with you not believing in marriage personally, but for you to be disingenuous and say that men are absolutely, by far and large, look, that's why y'all had to create feminism in the first place, in order to recruit black women to get on y'all team, so that y'all can then be classified as a minority to be able to get positions that you're not even qualified for. You're not really built to compete with men when it comes to leadership. You can't compete with men when it comes to marketing. The biggest asset that y'all have, that y'all leverage, is y'all looks and y'all body. And that's why you made that point when you said, well, everything that you named, doing dishes,
man.
cooking, you didn't say that y'all did anything other than something that we couldn't do for ourselves.
You didn't ask me anything else.
No, I asked you. I said, what value?
No, you didn't.
Okay.
You went
what makes you valuable to us?
Another thing. Leadership is a feminine quality, and women are the ones that lead way better than men. Men are having such a hard time competing right now. They're getting so mad that they can't get one woman. This idea, like art of war is a feminine quality. It's all the creative qualities. So it's just simply not true. And I think we need to get away from this idea that women come to him and it makes him the top like 1% or whatever. He wouldn't be the top 1% if women weren't surrounding him.
But that's not true, because he's the top 1% without a bunch of women surrounding him. See, the thing that you leaving out of this conversation is that your best years are earlier in your lifespan. By the time you hit a certain age, your value continues to go down and it diminishes. Our value goes up as we age.
Not always, not for most, actually.
In most instances, we speak into the majority. Most men don't even hit their peak as far as their earning potential, which we know that women are looking for men based off of resources and protection. Not the only thing that they're looking for, but that's the main thing that they're looking for when they're looking to get with a man. And they don't even reach their earning potential into the top of their peak until they're in their late 50s, early 60s. That's why you see a lot of women talking to older men and older men talking to younger women, because the value that we see in women is based off of the thing that y'all continue to diminish in as you get older. So how is the man not the prize if he has a longer run, a greater run when it comes to the value that he brings into society, versus the thing that we look to y'all for and we can trade y'all in tomorrow? You can't get another dude.
Married. Why is he getting married if that's true?
You can't get another dude because you even got a lifespan to when you can have kids, right? You can't get another man easily that's at the top 1% of what it is that women are looking for, versus a whole lot of y'all that's available based off of what we look for in women.
Women are not having a difficulty getting any sort of man, whether it's relationship or what. No, sir. No,
they are having no. Women are not having difficulty getting sex. They're not having difficulty. They having difficulty getting a man to. Yes, they. I can't believe.
Okay, I hear you. I agreed with you. I didn't even say that you're not listening. I agree with you there. But this idea that women want marriage all the time is not true anymore. It just isn't.
The majority of women don't want marriage?
I actually don't. I would say majority would want marriage until they don't. When you look at the divorce rates, there's something going on, honestly.
Yes, women are going on. And they all do.
Exactly. But men never want to take accountability for the things that they do wrong. They cannot see it. They go through this like gaslighting thing and they believe that they can't do anything wrong. Respectfully, I don't even think y'all can help it, because if you look at like old psychology work by Sigmund Freud, he talks about this with males, that most of them have like a narcissistic tendencies. So when women are telling you constantly that certain things aren't working, like you guys have proved my point this whole time, like you don't listen to us. So like, I think women are getting married and I'm sorry?
How don't we listen to you?
Like you've told me I'm wrong this entire time. This entire time.
I didn't listen to you. That just means that I disagree with what you said.
But I gave you pretty good points, and you were like, "That's pretty much not true."
Oh, you made some points, but I think that the points that you did make, it actually argued in my favor. And the thing that a lot of times these people define as
that's cognitive dissonance. That's not true.
The thing that a lot of these people describe as narcissistic is not. That's the emasculation of a male, right? What they try to describe as narcissistic is actually what is inherently you. So for a man to be a leader, or for a man, a lot of the things that they describe for a man to be narcissistic in is basically some of the same traits that make men great CEOs. It's the thing that make men great surgeons.
I think it makes most men great when it comes to work, but when it comes to relationships, y'all are missing stuff. It's a lack of empathy. First of all, they act like women are the ones that aren't empathetic, and we are, and they gaslight women into thinking that they're better, and they're not improving. No wonder the divorce rate is what it's at, to be honest with you. And I'm not even saying that men are inherently bad people. It's just that they can't address certain things because they're protecting their ego, honestly. And I know
the argument that Kevin Samuels was making, he was absolutely right. If we get 99.9% of all men to decide to make sure that they do the right thing, which overwhelmingly the majority of men do, they are not having children out of wedlock. They are not single parents. Most men, over 80% of men, are doing the right thing. The majority of women are. No, it is not inaccurate. Majority of women are having their children with a small minority of men. So if let's just say hypothetically, if we decided and we got 99% of all men to do the thing that they're supposed to do, 1% of men can fuck over 80% of the women and still have a bunch of children out of wedlock, and you will blame it on all men.
I don't blame all men.
Most women are having children by the same men. But that's my point. If you want to fix a community, or if you want to fix a problem, you fix the majority, not the minority. If most men are not having children out of wedlock, how can you still sit here and have a conversation with me about leadership when they're making bad decisions on a regular basis?
Because if you guys gaslight when you do this, when you say women need to pick better, women across the board, I mean, that to say that, you guys are diminishing what we're trying to tell you. You can't keep saying pick better if the pool of men sucks, honestly. And to say that most men are doing good is a fucking lie, respectfully, because
did I say that, or did I say that they're not having children out of wedlock?
I cut you off and then I stopped myself. But yes, you were saying that most men are doing the right thing. Did I get that right?
They're not having children out of wedlock. That's correct.
But
most men do not have children out of wedlock. That's a fact.
Okay, it depends on what stats you're looking at, because in the Black community, that's not accurate.
How is it not accurate?
Most of the kids are coming out of wedlock. Sorry. If you want to double check that, I'm pretty sure. I think it's like 75%.
Black community.
Stay quiet.
Okay, talk.
No, to say that the unwed mothers and all of that is coming from 1% of Black men is so dishonest. And it's the literal definition of men not taking accountability, right? I'm not going to say it's most men. You have your statistics, but it's definitely not 1% of the men. That's just delusional. That's freaking delusional. 1% of the way too much.
You see how y'all not good
pride and just
wrongness. Hypothetical situation.
You see how they deflect.
He wasn't saying 1% of the side.
What I said onto us.
She's not even listening. She don't even know how to be a good listener.
Because she drinking that Coors Light.
She sat there the whole time on timeout, and she still could not actually accurately quote. I said, hypothetically speaking, let's say you fix 99% of all men in order to illustrate a point to show that because men have penises, then you can have a small percentage of the population still have a majority of the children, and then they would still blame it on all men. I never said that only 1% of men. What are you talking about?
She don't know. There you have it, folks. Another episode in the books, and we hope you felt the vibes as much as we did. This is Simply Talking in Miss Confidence signing off, reminding you that every conversation counts and every perspective matters. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and drop us a comment. Let us know your thoughts. Keep it locked in for more real talk engaging interviews, and those reactions that keep you coming back for more. Until next time, stay confident, stay connected, and keep it 100. Peace out.